Building a startup solo, not sure if your MVP is even useful, or feeling stuck with growth, tech choices, or just plain lonely in the process? Today, I'm breaking down 7 crucial questions that every founder should ask themselves, especially in the early MVP stage. The first big one, do I need a co-founder? Or perhaps you should ask yourself, am I building this alone for the right reasons? And yeah, it's very hard to find someone who matches your passion and your energy and give the time and effort that it takes to grow a startup for free. And so the answer is yes, you don't need a co-founder. You might read online about how having a co-founder will make it easier to secure funding. But if you don't have a proven product with users that are willing to pay for it, you're not going to be getting funding anyway. So it is okay to go solo. However, don't fall into the trap of building your product in a silo. Seek mentors, seek feedback, and make sure the product that you're building isn't purely based off of your own opinion, but truly reach out. People are more willing to help each other out than you may think. So seek people out on online forums, on LinkedIn, wherever you can find a mentor or someone just to bounce ideas off of back and forth. Definitely find that person to help you grow. Number 2, is my MVP solving a real pain point, or is it just a cool idea? So one user asked, as I build my MVP, I keep wondering if this will actually be useful. And that is a great question and also kind of a red flag. You don't need to guess, you need to test. Talk to 5 people, show them your product. Talk to them about what you're building and where you see it going. Then ask if they would use your product tomorrow and pay for it. MVPs are about signals and intent and not perfection. Topic number 3, am I making bad technical choices that are going to trap me later? And the answer is probably yeah. If you've reached the stage where you're ready to build your product, congratulations. Every founder wants to launch with the perfect product, with the fully functioning thing that they have envisioned. They want a clean, great looking UI, easy to navigate, and bug-free. But unless you have hundreds of thousands of dollars at your disposal, you're probably not going to get that. So at this stage, don't lock yourself into fully native apps unless you absolutely have to. You can try lower no-code builders, you can try AI builders, you can try Flutterflow. I talked about Base 44 in my last video, which is a really cool AI building tool. Remember, you want speed to feedback, not a fully polished product. And if you can truly wrap your head around this notion that your MVP should be the minimum functioning framework that you need to demonstrate your product and what it will do, then you will really save yourself a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of headache down the road, because eventually you are going to want to replace your product with a fully native, fully supported system where you are in control of the database and everything that you will need to actually scale your product. Number 4, describing my product in 2 easy sentences. This is a hard one for a lot of people. Marketing professionals have a knack for being able to wordsmith and tell the story of your product very concisely. It's July 2025. There are so many AI tools that can just absolutely shorten your path and get that product pitch really dialed in. But if you're not loving what AI is giving you back, you can take a very simple standard approach to help formulate your own elevator pitch. So we help user do thing so they can the benefit. For example, we help solo founders test startup ideas quickly so they don't waste months building the wrong thing. Nail your elevator pitch and you'll grow faster, guaranteed. And number 5, am I being paranoid or protecting something real? When I talk with a lot of startup founders and ask them what they're building, they will give me the 1,000-foot overview. And the truth is, 99% of startups will die from a lack of execution, not too much exposure. Unless what you're building is patentable or deeply proprietary, you need to share what you are building. At this stage, you are really working to build trust with your audience. And gatekeeping your ideas, or your processes, or your vision, that's not going to help you build trust. You may hear the term build in public. And the reason for that is people want to see the person behind the product. So go out, get on LinkedIn, start talking about what you're doing, share the roadmap, and don't be afraid of the tough questions. Answer them honestly. Number 6, we are not marketing because we don't know what we're doing and we don't want to waste money. The first step in launching your product is building an internet presence around it. That means a website and social media channels. And if you've already gotten that far, you probably find yourself posting very generic content, a couple of graphics here and there, maybe some videos, probably at this stage, a lot of AI generated blog posts and other website content. And the truth is, social media isn't going to be a marketing tool for every product. So test the waters and see where you gain ground. Perhaps your greatest marketing is going to be you talking about your building in public journey on LinkedIn. Maybe it's posting cool user-generated content on your social media handles. But unless you're going to hire a professional advertiser or advertising agency to design and run ads for you, you're probably going to be wasting a lot of money. So just like your MVP is going to be a bit messy at first, your social media is going to be a bit messy too. But go in, post the posts, see what works, and don't worry about perfection. The data will tell you what type of content users are reacting to. And once you start to see those trends, dive deeper. And lastly, don't stall your whole startup waiting for all the conditions to be perfect. If you don't have a co-founder, if you don't have a solid marketing strategy, if you don't have a developer or a clear path forward on how you're building your MVP, don't let these things stop your progress. Build the website, talk to users, draw out the screens of your product on paper, whatever you need. But if you keep waiting for all the pieces to fall in place, your startup is never going to get off the ground. So let me know, which of these 7 are you struggling the most with right now? And if you want more early stage startup tips and content to help you take your idea into production, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because this channel is for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.